All right, we return to Vessel of Hatred. Let's talk to him.
Ah, so she is. It's time she learned this part of the trade. The Pale Hand had a reputation. We never commanded the resources of the wolves, so we had to make do. We'd fight someone else's battles and take what their enemies left behind.
You were looters.
And I'm in good company, eh? Earn a mercenary's trust, and we'll keep an eye out for whatever bits and bobs you might desire. Speak with Faye. You'll pay in pale marks, coins daubed with chalk dust. Careful, friend. It shows you're one of us now.
You earn pale marks by gaining mercenary rapport and by completing events with a mercenary. Mercenaries will barter their loot in exchange for pale marks. Unlock bartering upgrades by gaining rapport, and mercenaries will look out for special... the more you unlock, the more loot you will be offered.
All these numbers are so boring.
They're just as important to a smith as a hammer. You'll never make a living if you don't learn how to balance a book, Faye.
I guess.
Okay. So I have already been told that this is by far the best way to get legendaries in the game now. The good stuff that once you level this all the way up and you come in here and you trade your bartering, whatever it's called, your pale marks, that once you have traded that, oh, wait a minute, pin that, yeah, okay. That once you've got that, and you can come in here and get these different caches, and you get the really high ones, and that they should be the best rolls that you can get just about. Be very hard to get less. Now, we're going to go and for this, because we're the Spiritborn, we're going to go and get the dungeons. There's one specific one I want to get. And y'all, that darn bad is getting a PS5 Pro, and he won't get me one. How y'all feel about that? He told me to go buy my own. He don't even like joking about it. He's a mean one. He's a stingy little one. Bad, I wouldn't ask you to buy me that anyway, man. Oh yeah, this is not the Necromancer. Good God. What did they do to it? That patch last night. Speaking of which, oh, Nightbot. I know exactly what it was. I was playing with Henry. If you've got a really good build, it's a single player build, you can tell if it's really good by playing it with a friend. And if it's hard to play, you need to find another way. If it's easy and it just slices through content, even though you got somebody with you, then you have a great build. All right, I'm trying to think of what Nightbot. I need to change that thing for Nightbot to oh, what? Okay. Give me a second. Diablo 4. We need to make this like every 30 minutes. I'm going to set it to every 35 minutes. So it's not quite in there. That is a long message, so... That's where I'm trying to go. Oh, man. Sorry. I had something in my ear. Oh. This is a weird thing. You can't cross that for some reason at this point, but you can go up and around. You can go down and around. I don't know about up and around. I think you can. I'm by myself right now. He's on, but because I'm doing the story, I am on invisible, so nobody can join me. I don't want to accidentally get pulled into something that I don't need to be into yet. Which is very easy to happen when they do if you're ever trying to do two different stories at two different times. So I'm trying to stay away from Season 6 until Vessel of Hatred is done. And I got to say, to the people out there making videos on this game, V-I-G-O-R does not spell Vigor. It is vigor. Vigorous is what it's referring to. It is vigor, not Vigor. So many people don't know that word, apparently. So just a PSA, it is vigor. Now that I'm level 50 and I'm leveling on up a little bit, I'm going to start working on getting aspects that I want. So, we're going to try to go for, when I hit level 60, we're going to actually make a build. And we'll attempt to level stuff at that point. But we're mainly going to just have one build that we keep, and hopefully everything will be fine, and we can just work our way up to Ancestral later. We'll have to see. Also, on single player, you can have this guy, and he shows where the enemies are in the game. So on your map, he will actually show where they're at. Now, explore the Forge of Malice and slay the Night Council. Okay, that's all we got to do is slay the Night Council then. So we don't have to worry about any of this other junk. We are also going to be on the lookout for a staff, a unique staff. It is called the Staff of Kepaliki, and it will allow me to do those the quill volleys, without spending anything and actually regenerate instead. It will turn that into a basic skill, and that's going to be awesome. Let's go this way. It's not this way though. Go back this way. And I discovered last night, there's almost no way to go through this and actually kill every single thing here. It's almost impossible to kill every single thing because it keeps respawning stuff on you. It's really weird. I've never seen these do that, but they absolutely are just continuously respawning stuff on you. I'm not trying to pick up these other things, but like that crap. I'll take the yellows if I pick them up accidentally, but okay. Go. All right, now we got to find the other thing. No, that's not good for me. That is barely any better. It is okay though. That's not any good for me. Most likely, I'm not going to be in the right place. Maybe? Oh, I am. Awesome. All right, let me move my stuff around so I can not hurt. Alright, I'm going to go on and pick that up. Now, that is something I really, really want to have. So we're going to go on and go back to this place right quick. Ooh. I'm thinking I'm going to have both of my braces out today. I was fine last night.
Outside. Ugh, the monster smell turns my stomach.
I expected a stronger stomach from an iron wolf.
Okay. Oh, finally! Okay, yeah. I got the blood boiling then. We did get blood boiling. I got one on my necro last night. But yeah, there we go. Okay. I'll junk. Learn that. Ooh. Sorry, my fingers and my hands are kind of tight today. Probably should take some ibuprofen, but let's look at our mercenaries. Have any of them done anything? Now he's getting there. Okay, go to him. Now he's done with that. The rapport for him He's not quite got there, but he should be leveling up pretty soon. This also means that once these guys are done, we'll go ahead and maybe like start with one of these others. I want to just see how they work, so we're going to enlist him.
We must have help.
Let's go with halt. Whenever it says every 14 seconds. How long is it? Every 11 seconds. So let's do that one. And we'll go on and start leveling him up a little bit. And then we'll go for her. But with that being said, let's go over here and throw this ring in here. That is something I want, but okay, what is that called? Quill? Wow. All right, here we go. Basically anything is fine. If I can get Quill Volley projectiles to cast twice, that would be so awesome. Let's see if we can do that. Temper that. No, that's not going to work for me, so. Alright. This has got... Yes, there we go. Alright, now... I don't want to really just waste materials, but I do want to throw on some of these. Anything to really make me a little bit more powerful will be welcome, so... All right. I don't want to go through and do a ton of the other stuff yet. I just really wanted that specific aspect and upgrade a little bit more damage. Rahir offered me his help.
He's strong for having such a fresh wound. Though you recovered from yours like it was nothing. I might have helped a bit, sure, but not this much. What makes you so special?
I don't know.
I guess none of us do. Well, we'll say you're blessed by Akarat, and leave it at that. Come, let's find your friend. We can get a good view of the river from the southern cliffs. Let's start our search there.
Where is my egg sandwich at? Oh my goodness. You making egg sandwiches? I tell you what, I'll take an egg salad sandwich. Woo. It's been a while since I made egg salad. Oh, no delivery.
Something the matter?
No. No, I'm fine.
What was that?
Here. You said she kept a prisoner. Of what nature?
A moment of rest. A moment he isn't whispering in my ear. That's all I need. The Korost dogs. Rest.
This boatman died screaming. I hope your friend knows what she's doing.
She don't.
The docks are northwest up here. You should be able to find your way. Go on. I won't be far behind.
All right. I guess he's... I guess that he is doing something there. I don't know. Baby eagles meet Mama Eagle. All right, let's run through here. Try to get through here as fast as we can.
Someone must have seen Neyrelle. I should ask around.
Hey, we got the Kurus docks. Hey, this is a place from a previous game. Which game had Kurus in it? I think it was 3. I don't know. I gotta get to level 60. Why don't we just go... I guess you have to unlock the previous one. But, okay.
That girl brings doom with her. Riled up the whole town.
And wasn't it something? Haven't had excitement like that since the cobbler spiked the stew.
Okay. So there's more this way. Has to be this way. I didn't see any the other way.
The demons think to frighten us with their little storm, but we know better. The rains belong to us.
I saw her 10 days ago.
Where?
Fisherman's home. End of the docks.
Are you all right?
The fisherman was choking, covered in tar, begging for help. And she walked right past him. Barely even noticed him. Who does that?
Mephisto.
Is she still inside? No, and don't go looking for her either. The place is cursed. Not for a few days, but she stayed in this house. The fisherman offered the girl shelter when no one else would.
And what did he get for it? Eaten by hollows. Same as anyone else who goes looking for her. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Spirits. What happened here? Did Neyrelle do this? Hollows. Wherever Neyrelle goes, there they are. She or that prisoner of hers are being hunted.
All I found was this page, torn from a book.
Let me see that. The devastation of Kurast. A first-hand account. I think I know who wrote this. There's only one place Neyrelle could have taken this from. Come.
This is the kid bin, child. It protects us from the hollows.
In here, it's an archive of sorts.
Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. Yes. Okay, in Diablo 2, in Act 3, you are in Kurost. That's what I thought. There is a concept art for Kurost in Diablo 3, but it never made an appearance in the game. I thought that we went there in Diablo 2. I wasn't sure. It's been so long since I played it.
Ugh. More of that foul stuff. Neither was definitely here then.
Looks more like a madman's den than an archive in here.
Huh. Would you believe it was both? She must have been looking for something. See what you can find. An old friend. Goes by the name of Ormus. I was just a boy when I met him. Scavenging old ruins, sticking my nose where it didn't belong. And he was the village nut. Caught me pilfering from his collection. Slapped me on the back and said I reminded him of his own boyhood. He's moved on to bigger and better things now. Travincal? Why would she go there?
I found her notes. I think she hoped to learn something from it.
To learn? Travincal is the site of the Zakarum's bloodiest tragedy. She's mad for going there. You're even worse for following her. And I'll not think about what that makes me for choosing to go with you. We'll need help if we're to survive. A Lightbringer's boon. Come, there's the ritual site south of here. I know just this spirit to call on. If we're lucky, he might even answer.
Okay. So, by the way, if you play as something besides a Spiritborn, the dialogue does change. So, I went ahead and put 5 into this. I'm going to take 4 of those out here really soon. I don't think I need that. It doesn't make any sense to use that other than to get to those. In fact, let's do that. I don't need the extra poison resistance. I will get that later with something else probably, so. I would like to go into that, but I don't know if that was one of the things I needed to do or not. They are reduced up to 1 second. That's not even worth it. And then if I could get 4 into that, that would be great. So I think what we're going to do is try to go 4 into that one. Because of the way I have it set up, I should be able to, because I will be guaranteed to be unstoppable for 4 seconds. So that'll be 12% extra damage for every 4 seconds that I do that.
I saw the lion! Psh, liar.
Damn, everywhere she goes. Damn, that was a huge scythe for him.
A drag infestation. Help me uproot it. Thank you. Now, could you clean up their mess? This place was meant to be sacred, not a brew house for dregs slop. No, you've done plenty. In cleansing the space, you've cleansed yourself. All that's left is to reach out. Lost souls drunk on the toxins of the wilds. Usually travelers from other shores who didn't know a thing about this patch of sanctuary and never cared to learn. They twist the jungle to their needs, squeeze its lifeblood into poisons. They take and take and take. Careful you don't sip from their brews. You might find yourself hooked as they are. I wouldn't know him. He keeps to himself. Heni oiso hana vihacho akarat.
Who are you to ask such a boon of me?
You know me, Great One. I am Eru, Elder Spirit-born of Nahantu, faithful steward of the Spirit Realm, and ever your servant.
Rise, Eru. I did not seek service in life, nor do I need it now. Tell me why you seek this gift.
We march on the cursed city of Travenkal to save a friend. She is in great danger.
Ah, my child. Your intent is pure, but to place yourself as a giver of salvation can only lead to disappointment and despair. If you do not give her the strength to save herself, you are only postponing loss. But this much I will do. I shall lend you my light to open your way into the darkness of Travenkal. And when next we speak, perhaps you will have found greater understanding. Eru, Wanderer, Sewuni Hu Pakik.
You should consider yourself lucky. You've got less to prove than the average boon seeker. He's given us protection against the Hollow Rot. We'll never get a better chance than this.
Awesome.
Meet me outside Travenkal.
All right, let's do it. It's down here. Let's go this way. How you doing today, Mama?
My blood feels like fire in my veins. Could it be her? Lilith.
Right now, I feel all right.
Join me, will you? Travenkal is the heart of every bad thing that's ever happened in Nahantu. A primeval was caged here once, broke his bonds, killed the city. Would kill the world if we let him.
Okay.
Swells abroad as far as the eye can see, and you're chomping at the bit to wade right in. Slow down, friend. You may have a spirit's blessing, but this place smothers all holy things. To make things worse, the whole city is walled off. To keep us out, or Neyrel in, I don't know.
Right.
I'll need to tend our connection to the spirit. Keep the flame lit, so to speak. The ritual might attract attention, though. So be ready. And watch my back. Wihacho akarat. Ha'eo pa. Lakusa ipakun kehegan. There. The spirit lights our path. So long as you stay close. So, stay close.
All right. Well, we got to just walk with him then.
Stay with the light. Wihacho akarat. Haeo pa. Lakusa ipakun kehegan. Wihacho akarat. Hawa pa. Lakusa ipakun kehegan. We'll need to spread this light across the city, one sconce at a time. Travancal was a Zakarum city. These old hunks of metal still remember the holy light they once carried. They are anchors for the spirit I called on. They strengthen his boon, offer a place for his energy to rest, and a moment of respite. Not just for us, but for the spirits of all who perished here, too.
Whew. All right. If I was a necromancer right now, I 100% wouldn't have to do any of this stuff. I could just run up to it and cut it on. And the reason for that is my stuff, or my build that I was using in Season 4, it absolutely just decimates steel. I kind of wish I had done this as a necromancer. While I enjoy the other classes and I try to force myself to branch out, I'm a necromancer main 100%. It'll never be different for me.
Let's be honest with one another. Wherever your friend goes, death follows. Now she walks right into Travancal. Right into the old prison of the Lord of Hatred. Tell me the truth. Neirel's prisoner. Who is it?
Mephisto.
Well, it's out in the open now. I'm not saying I like it, but there might still be time to save her. Are you sure he's the prisoner? Doesn't matter. Let's go. Into the dark.
Okay. Let's go in here and look at him. He did not unlock any of these others. He will unlock these later on. Once he unlocks this one, I think all of these become undone. The Durance of Hate. We will do
the Durance of Hate.
In the next one.
Mephisto's prison once. Now, something else. I'd hoped to never come here.
All right.